Oh boy.
Hey, it's me again in this space I call my podcast background, also known as my desk area for work. Anyway, something's really been weighing on me the last couple days. So my biological mom died the day before her 69th birthday, so back March 3rd, she passed away from basic just organ failure. She had COPD and her body just couldn't support itself anymore. Anyway, my grandmother had her when she was 27. She had me when she was 27, and I had my oldest when I was 27. I never really gave it much thought, but my mom was like a numbers person, and my brother happens to be as well. So like seeing how things correlate and whatnot, and I guess I do that a little bit. But anyway, all that to say that I was looking through some pictures because as the sole inheritor, I had to like go, my brother helped me go through her storage unit and whatnot. But I brought home a lot of stuff. And I was looking through pictures of her, like, because my stepdad was a biker. They got married in 95, I believe, maybe 94. And he was 9 years older than my mom. So I'm looking at these pictures, and this is my stepdad. Can you see this badass biker guy with his handlebar mustache? This is my mom on the bike with him. Anyway, I'm looking at these pictures, and I see that, like, oh, wow, that's wild. Like, that's when she was my age. And so what am I getting at? When she was my age, and she's 27 years older than me, she died 27 years later after these pictures. And that really, like, hit home for me. 27, 28, like, sort of. Just thinking about, like, how little time I could have left. I am far healthier. I take better care of myself than she did. She's an alcoholic, smoker. Had a very rough life, so I anticipate living longer. But it's just interesting to see. And then my grandmother was also in some of these pictures. And my grandmother passed away 12 years after these pictures were taken. And just to see, like, how full of life my grandmother was, and how quickly she declined. 12 years later, she died. And she had dementia and Alzheimer's. Just like the last several years of her life were not worth living. Like, I don't want to live that way, but, like, you can't just, she's not an animal, right? So she died on her own of natural causes, I believe. But just thinking about, like, time, and it's not like midlife crisis-ish, but it really had me reflecting on what I want to do with my time, who I want to spend it with, and, like, just really make the most of every day in every way that I can, and spend time with the ones that I love the most. And really, man, if my kids only have another 27 years with me, I mean, I could die tomorrow. I could die this afternoon. I could choke on something. The other day, I choked on some water. And I was like, you like take a drink and then you choke on it, and then, like, you try to hold it in so you don't, like, spit it everywhere, and it ended, like, all over my floor. And I went and told my kids, I was like, I was in there choking and you didn't do anything. And they're like, what, Mama? We didn't even know. So that was kind of funny. Just thinking about, like, life, and we really have so little time, and it just goes faster and faster, and I really want to make the most of it. And I guess this Something About Evil Ickham podcast is part of that. Like, hopefully I can bring joy to some people, make them laugh, because I'm a funny motherfucker, and maybe it will embolden people to, like, do what they've been wanting to do, or waiting to do, putting off, whatever, or just smile. That's really it for now. I've had, like, some other funny things happen that I did not record, but that's really been weighing on my heart. My mom died, so I'm 40. My mom was 68, almost 69, so I guess I'm almost 41. 27, 28 years later, She's dead. That's not that far. Not that far away. Considering, like, my kids, my oldest is already 13. It's pretty wild to think about. So, consider it. Consider all the things that you have going on, and, like, really put your effort and time, so you're remembered for good things. That's it. This is something about Evilicum. Oh yeah. Deuces.